That was so ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. What is going on, everybody? That is some AI magic right there, where he pulls packs out of the coffee cup while pouring coffee into it and opening it up all at the same time. Amazing. Amazing. That's some cheesy goodness right there. What's going on, Dewey? How are you doing? Hopefully, your week is going good. Mine's not doing so bad. Feeling a little bit better. So, good. Had a little minor surgery last week on Friday, so it's one of the reasons why we didn't do a Saturday thing. And yeah, so I'm on the recovery. So had a hernia fixed in my guts. So that's the way it goes. But how's everybody doing? Dewey, how you doing, man? Hopefully your week's going well. Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Got a little bit of coffee, but not too much. It always, hey, what's going on, Barry? Always makes me go. Here's to you guys. Hopefully you're having a wonderful week there, Barry. But we got some good things going on. We got um we can talk a little bit about the WBC. I have some thoughts about it and some feelings, and I don't know if everybody's going to agree with it, but hey, that's the way it goes. I'm gonna say it anyways. But let's see. We also got some spring training. We got spring training going on, but I'm not going to really touch on the spring training too much, just because I know how you guys feel about the spring training. And but anyways, we got TTMs, we got some packages to unload, and I have almost a full set of the 1987 Tops series baseball in the binder, and I have a full set of 87 that I'm going to put together and put in the binder. So we'll go and do that today and chit chat. And if anybody feels like popping on and saying a little something and whatever, let me know. I'll send you a link. It's all good. We're just chatting, hanging out, having a good time, all that kind of good stuff. And so, yeah, there's something I also bought that I thought I would never buy. Um, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. And it's very interesting. I got it for one reason only, and I'll let you guys know about that here in a little bit. But yeah, baseball is in full swing. Spring is in full swing around here, almost summer, but at least that's the way it feels by the temperatures around here. Man, over 80 degrees today. It's fantastic. Breaking records. Feeling good. It's feeling nice outside. Cats do not want to come in. I don't blame them. But yeah, it's currently 80 degrees outside, so hopefully everybody else has the same luck with the weather where you at. So let's go ahead and get this other. Uh, you know what? I'm ready for some cheese. Let's switch it on over for some mail action. Cheesy! It's so bad and cheesy. I love it. I love it. Well, there you go. We get Mail Day and TTMs. Hey, what's up, George? How you doing, man? And we got the binder of 87 tops in there. And this came from my dad's collection. So we're just going to go through it and fill the binder later on. After we get through some of these TTMs. I got some really, really cool ones returned. So we will get into that. Oh, sorry, my sitting sitting's one of those things right now. It's not pleasant. Those of you that missed, I did say a little bit earlier. I had a surgery last week on Friday, so that's why we didn't do a Saturday one. And just a minor in and out same day surgery. Had some had a hernia fixed in my gut. So yeah, sitting up isn't my favorite, but it's only for a little while tonight, so it's gonna be good. We'll get through it. And yeah, what's up, Wampus? How you doing? Leaning back in an inclined position is the best right now. But nice, good, George. I'm glad you're staying warm over there. I had to not wear a hoodie. I got long sleeve for the 80-degree weather. It's a little chilly in the house, so you know what? Whatever. So let's see here. Let's get into some TTM action. Let's see. I like these TTMs. Let's see. First one, sent it out on February 21st. Oop, you know what? Let me click this over like this, and maybe something like this, and that's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. This one was sent out. Oh, come on. Focus here, you. It's not really going to want to. There we go. Anyways, sent it out on February 21st and got it back on March 9th. So let's see here. And it is from Indianapolis, Indiana. So let's see here. Oh, it's the basketball. There we go. Nothing in there. And he's for the Pacers. There you go. Pacers action. This microphone is annoying. There we go. And we get Vern Fleming. There we go. Indiana Pacers. Vern Fleming. Very awesome. Got on the 89 and the 90 Fleer. And the 90 Skybox. Oh, that's crazy, Wampus. Really cold over there. And we're breaking records over here today for being hot. I think we topped 84 today. And so very unusual for this time of year. But yeah, Vern Fleming for the Pacers. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. And set that over here for now. And next one comes from West Palm Beach, Florida. And I sent this one out on January 7th and came back on March 9th. So let's see here. And we get Gary Player. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How you doing? And there we go. We get Gary Player. Very nice. Look at that. And he did answer some questions. What is your favorite food? It says fruit, watercress, spaghetti, and salmon. Hopefully it's not all the same. Salmon, spaghetti. That would be very interesting. Very interesting. And what's your favorite place to play golf? The entire world. Well, that narrows it down. I like that. So very cool. Gary Player. Awesome. I like that. And the last one that we're doing today comes from Spokane, Washington. Spokane, Washington. And let's see here. Sent it out on February 10th and got it back on March 12th of 26. So let's see here. Ooh, yeah, that's this one. And we get Craig Elo. Craig Elo. Spokane, Washington. I used to live in Spokane back in the day. It's one of those places back in the before it was fixed up. If it is fixed up nowadays, but it depends on what you think is fixed up. But yeah, back in the day, early, I'd have to say late 80s, early 90s. I can't really remember quite the year, but there you go. Got them to sign the Cavs logo team card there. And we got them on the Top's Finest. Very awesome. Very nice. So very cool. Got Craig Elo. Came back fairly well. It's about a month. About a month. So very awesome. Very awesome. Indeed. I like some TTMs. I did mention something on the 54 Bowman set this week about what I think about TTMs compared to in-person autographs. And I want to know what... That's right, Barry. And I wanted to get your guys' input to see what you think of it as well. So in my mind, I'm thinking that if you send a TTM to the player, you get more player interaction with your card than you do if you find it in person, because they just in person, which would be cool because you get to meet them and see them and all that kind of stuff, meet and greet and whatnot, ask them a question or whatever, which is very awesome. I wouldn't say no to that at all. But for just card interaction, I would think TTMs are the way to go for interaction. If you like that, the interaction with the card, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I like the player interaction because they got to take it out of the envelope, read the letter that you sent, and sign the cards, put it back in the envelope, and send it to you. So I think that's pretty cool because they have more time with your cards. So that it's I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm just weird, but what do you guys think? I'd like to get your guys' thought on that. Or if I'm just if I'm crazy, just go and let me know. Just say, hey Tim, you're nuts for thinking that. Stop. It's okay. I'm used to that. It wouldn't be the first time I've been called crazy. But yes, Barry. Elo. Hello. Not to be confused with Elo. But let's get this back over here and see what other kind of things came in the mail. Let's see here. I could not wait on these two cards because they're very awesome, and I wanted to see them really quick as soon as they came in. And so I opened it, and I want to see it. First one, we get the 2015 Prism draft picks of Leonard Williams in the, look at that, die cut defense, Leonard Williams for Trojans, USC. Very cool looking card. I think it looks pretty cool. And I don't get college cards very often, so I think it's kind of neat. I like that. Plus, it looks really nice. And yeah, here's the back. I had to get a card that goes so I could put it with the football. Call me crazy again, but but what do you guys think about the whole what I said about the player interaction with the card? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm dumb? It's okay. I won't get butt hurt. And the other one I got, you can probably see right there, was because of the football as well. To go with the football, we got the Sam Darnold rookie. I know I just bought one of the Raw, and I saw this on auction with the 2018 Panini Donruss rated rookie in the CCG Gem Mint 10. I think this might have another CCG card somewhere, but yeah, whatever. Hey, what's up, Budget? How you doing, Brian? Yeah, those two go with the football, so I'm excited about that. They look fantastic. And just that Leonard Williams card is just sweet looking. Look at that. Very nice. Anyways, let's move it on. And let's see what we get in this package. We get the cute little fox. Thanks, Barry. Okay, we get one agree. There we go. Brighten the situation. All right, let's see here. This doesn't have a pull tab on it, but let's see if I can get it. Oop, I might have shown my address there a little bit, but I think I've done that already once or twice on camera. All right, let's see here. Nothing left in there. What does the fox say? Fox says, "Enjoy your cards." It comes from the cardboard jungle. There you go. Enjoy. And we get a promo. Ken Griffey Jr. promo cards. Let's see here. Let's take a look at them. Double baggied. And there should be 2 cards in there. Yeah, there's 2. There's 2 cards in there. But there we go. We'll take a close look at him. There we go. Look at that. For promotional use only. There you go. Upper Deck. I don't know what year this is. I think it's 98 or 99. Might be after that. I need to look somewhere. I need some light here. I don't think I'm that bad at seeing until I actually try to see those small words. Oh, let's see if we can get this. We need some mechanical assistance. Is it going to focus? Can I use it? Slowly. I think that says 96. I think that says 96. Yeah, we're sticking with 96. But there you go. Ken Griffey Jr. promo cards. I think they look pretty cool because I'm a little biased, I guess. And they are. There we go. Get it focused there. Nice. The foxes go, "Hey, sexy lady." No, that's Gundam. That's Gundam sale. Style. 96. Thank you, Barry. And we get this last one. I forget what is in this one. This one is, I think they just like folded a piece of paper and mailed it. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna rip off the top. Here we go. Throw that over there. And thank you. The batter's box. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get to add Harry Bird to the 1954 Bowman set. So that's good. And we get an extra little thingamadoo. Harry Bird. So I get to mark that off on the list. Actually, not too bad looking. Let me get this thing off of here. Come here now. Come on, nice and slow. Delicate. Yes. Now for the other side. Come on. Don't tear. Hey, I'm happy with that. Okay, it's not bad. All right, let's see. Harry Bird. Look at that. Nice looking card. Looks fairly centered, a little off on to the right, but no, he's not a Larry Bird. He's a Harry Bird. Maybe he's Big Bird's. Maybe it's a different type of Big Bird. Was Rookie of the Year in 1952. Nice. Well, there you go. You'll see that again in the 54 Bowman series. And just really quick, just to show you, this was in this week's set, or this week's episode. So Bobby Shantz. But there you go. There's that. And oh yeah, the one thing I bought just for one thing only, because I wanted to see for myself what they're all about is this right here. You can see there's something a little odd about it. The thing is blank on the top because it's a fake slab. It is a fake slab. It pulls apart. And you order them. They ordered PSA slabs, cards, protector case, transparency is what it says. But it is on eBay as a PSA case. But I think it was like $10, $11 for 5 of them. And I got it just so I can know what a fake slab feels like, and so I can know what to look for in person, like if I go to a show or something like that. Because these cards, like the slabs, if you don't know what you're looking for, dude, they look exactly like a real slab. But the catch is you can't fit a real baseball card into it. It's too small, but you can fit a TCG card into it perfectly. It fits just absolutely perfect in there. So it's kind of odd to do. But look at that. See, it just pulls apart and it just comes right apart. And it's crazy. Yeah, just comes right apart. And it fits all together perfectly. And if you have it in a bag, if you had it in a nice tight baggie and had something to be able to throw up in there, it would be very, very hard to tell, especially if you don't open up the bag and look at it. So if you guys are buying cards, especially Pokemon or TCG cards or something like that, take it out of the baggie, take it out of the plastic protective baggie and hold it, take a look at it, kind of peel up on the thing, because it fits together perfect. It looks like a real slab. They could probably throw like some super glue or something like that in there. But if they don't and just put it in there just like that, it's very hard to tell. So keep an eye out. Keep a close eye. There's like where they cut a Chad off of it. You know, like if you have a plastic model, a toy car or something like that, or Gundam, then it does look like there's a little piece of plastic, like they cut the little Chad tab off of it. But anyways, yeah, keep a lookout for those, because that's looks very, very real. And again, just pull up on it and you guys can see how it comes apart. It's like if you had that in a little baggie, couldn't tell. But I will be able to use those on my own personal cards, my PC collection, and I can write my own type of thing. I had to cut that off of a piece of cardstock, but yeah, make my own grading scale of poop emojis or something like that. You know, how good do you think it is? 1 out of 3 poop emojis. So I don't know, whatever. But there you go. That's that stuff for this week. And yeah, let's get into this set, because this might take a little bit. And before we do that, let's what do you think about the WBC? And do you think it will last? I did read something before the live tonight that they're looking to move the WBC to mid-season. I don't know how that's going to work, because they already have something mid-season going on, don't they? What is that called? The All-Star Game or something like that, and the home run challenge and all that kind of stuff. But my thoughts on the WBC is, coming up in the future, I don't think the teams are going to send their top star players out to do it anymore. I think they would send like their second string, so their stars don't get injured, especially if they do move it to mid-season. So I don't know. That's my opinion. Just because I've kind of seen like some of them didn't make it because of insurance purposes. Mike Trout, and I thought Shohei Ohtani wasn't allowed to pitch, but he took the mound the other day. So I'm not sure. Not sure on that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. What's your thoughts on the WBC? And do you think they are going to go to midseason? They got the other stuff, and if they do the midseason WBC, will they still do the All Star and the Home Run Challenge and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. Or do you think? I think it's popular, but I don't know if teams are going to be willing to send their star players to do it in the future. I don't know. I don't know. I think they might shy away from it. But that's my opinion. I don't know what the clauses are and all that kind of stuff. If they have to send a certain amount of players or any player has to go or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, let's go and get on with this set build. And yeah, we'll just kind of grab a handful of them at a time and go through it. I do have my checklist right here. So we'll just go and we'll get that out of there first. It is a huge checklist because I did not find the proper checklist to print off the first time. And since I printed so many pages, I was like, yeah, whatever. So I know I'm missing like card number 2. I think I printed off the whole history of the 87 baseball. I think I did. Yeah, well, it looks like we're missing quite a few, so let's just get into it and go for it. I might have to stand up for this. Let's get some sleeves here. Should have got this ready beforehand, but there we go. And I do use the slim fit sleeves because they do fit in the binder pages. The binder pages. So let's see here. I think yeah, I don't know. I don't think that would make too much sense to move to mid-season since they do have other things going on. But you know what? I'm not the baseball president or whatever they call them, commissioner. So I just open sports cards on YouTube and mispronounce the names and give my lame opinion about things. But let's see here. I don't know which way it goes. Oh, it looks like that was a spider web in there. Anyways, that's been in there for a hot minute. Can we see what year this is from? Oh, I don't think so. Nope. It's right in the middle of it. We got some china and glassware. We got some ads. There's a sewing corner. Oh, and some gold and silver. Top prices paid. And you can get your Whirlpool upright freezer. Or look at that. There you go. This one, that's old. You get a Cannonball 4-post waterbed, H2O bed, king complete for $300. Who had a waterbed back in the day, or parents did? My parents had a waterbed back in the day. I think that was one of those things you just had to have. Oh, those were fun. As a kid, I loved the waterbeds because it was awesome. So let's see, which way does this go? What's this card? Is this the last card? Ah, that's card number 1. Good. I need to start from that way. Let's just grab a bit of it, put it up there, and we'll move this. All right. Here we go. I know I got card number 1 up there, Now, missing card number 2, we get Jim DeShays on the 86 record breaker. Here we go. Let me go ahead and move this camera so it can. Oh, nice. You have a waterbed. That is awesome. If I came across a full set of like a working waterbed, I think I would probably have to get one just because. I love it. That's fantastic. That's great. Okay, let's see. Let's scoot that over just a little bit. And yeah. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. All right, card number 2, we'll just go and put up there. And we need 6 and 8. 6 and 8. So we'll go through here and we'll just go. All right, we got 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Yeah, go Astros. That's right. We get Terry Pendleton on a card there. Oops. Almost put him in there backwards. And we get Ruben Sierra. Number 6. Number 8. And we get the full sheet. I did start it off with the Spring Fever baseball card insert in there. Now, see, the end of the season wouldn't be bad. That'd be kind of fun to see before or after the World Series. Because it'd be the end of the season. I could see that. I can see that. All right, looks like we got 9. We need 10 and 11 there. Yeah, 10 and 11. So we got 9. Move that over there. And 10 and 11. We got Cecil Cooper. Looking very excited today. He's like, why are you taking my photograph? And we get the Indians leaders. Nice. His card number 170, Barry Larkin or Barry. I forget his other one. 10. There we go. 10 and 11. There we go. Looking like we're missing a couple in here. We need 21 and 24. 21 and 24. This microphone's like in the way. I'm sorry. I did Bo Jackson. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that is a fantastic card. Let's see here. 21 and 24. $81. How did that one get in there? $17, $81, $19, $20. Now I forgot which ones I was looking for. Oh my goodness. 21, 24. Okay. 21, 24. Bo Jackson's a good card. I have not, but I've been wanting to buy the new Bo Jackson card stuff. That he's been doing. I think this might be the third or second season of it or something. I don't know, but yeah, I've been wanting to check that out. Looks kind of cool. And he has a lot of autographs of some big players there, so that's very interesting. All right. We get Tony Walker. There you go for the Astros. And Mark Davis. Oh, nice. Awesome, Christopher. If the prices are right, I definitely will do it all the time. I like Bo Jackson. But which one do you consider? Do you consider the 86 or 87 his rookie? Because he does have the 86 traded. And I think, personally, it's earlier, so I think that one's his rookie card, but I don't know. 27. We need 27. 27. And Joe Cowley. And full page. And missing one right there. Nice. And 39. Let's see if I have 39 here. Oh, barely. I got 37 there. Okay, there. Let's grab another bag, another little part of it. There we go. His first rookie, okay. And 38, 39. There we go. And we get Marty Barrett for the Red Sox. And that one's full. Let's see, what are we missing here? We get the last two on this page. We get 52 and 53. I know this isn't the most exciting thing ever. I'm sorry, guys, but sometimes you just hang out and chit chat, right? 52, 53. So what cards are you guys looking for? Are you guys looking for any good PC cards, or are you guys buying anything right now? 52, 53. Uh-oh, I think I'm messing up all these cards. No, I think I'm good. I'm going crazy. Okay. There's Keith Atherton. There we go. Keith Atherton, 52. And we get Rupert Jones for 53. Here we go. And oh, come on, where is it? There we go. And 53. Another Trying to get that there. There you go. Nice, Christopher. Couple graded, mostly raw. Sweet. Hey, that's how I normally pick my cards. Like if I find a card that looks cool, catches my eye, that's how it's on. I normally try to get it if I can. See, we need 54 for this page. We get Bill Dolly. Can't say I remember him, but there's his card. For the Chicago White Sox. Now, I know for a lot of people, this was their first set they ended up collecting. Buying cards and packs and all that kind of stuff up. For me, I honestly can't remember what my first card or pack and all that kind of stuff. We need, looks like 67. And right at 60. Nice. And do you have any people you're hunting for right now? Or is it just like, see, I have some people that I'm hunting for, but I'm patient. I just wait for auctions and see if something is hits me when the price is right type thing. Let's see, looking for 67 and 68. There we go, 67, 68. Now, do you guys build sets or do you not build sets? Are you just kind of like a PC individual card type of collector? Or are you, ooh, Tony La Russa. There you go. Nice. I think, who did I send to? It's been about almost a year. I think it was La Russa. I can't remember. But we got a Mariners card. We got Billy Swift. I do have this one autographed for my autograph set. I'm trying to get the full set of the Mariners team autographed in this 87 set. And it looks like we need 72. There you go. Walt Terrell. There you go. Walt Terrell. Cleveland Cavs and Guardians. Yeah. Nice, George. That's how I am for Seattle. Anything Seattle. Mariners, Seahawks, Kraken, and Supersonics. Hopefully they're coming back this year. Hopefully they're coming back. They're finally voting to see if they want to have expansion teams. It will be Seattle and Vegas, from what I hear. And 25. So hopefully, once after they vote on it, then they can start to see who wants to buy it. Always any Washington Capital players. Nice, Christopher. I recently picked up Wayne Gretzky, early 80s Wayne Gretzky. And it said O-Pee-Chee in the title of the eBay thing, but it was ultimately just a Topps. But let's see. Is that the right spot? I think so. What's the other one? We need 79. I don't think I have opened. Maybe I did. I don't think I opened my Gretzky card yet. And we get Juan Neves for Milwaukee. There you go. Completes that one. This one we only got 2 missing. We need 81. Whoa. Sorry about that. Here we go. We get Padres leaders for 81. Yeah, me too. I'd love to find some early OPG of Wayne Gretzky. Let's see here. We got 85. 85. This is kind of a slow go, and I appreciate the few of you that are chilling out and hanging out while I'm doing this. Oh, there we go. We get Kevin Bass. There you go. More Astros. I guess I was missing a few Astros there. And that one is done with 2 middle ones. We're looking at 94. We get Calvin Schiraldi. Now, I'm probably going to be working on this for quite a bit after off camera. And we need 97. And Glenn Wilson is 97. And it looks like we need card number 100. I put a marker there in its place. We got Steve Garvey as card number 100. Yes, the Sonics, the whole city of Seattle still wears Sonic. Oh, I think I totally put that in the wrong spot. I did. Yep, I totally did. Yeah, Supersonics all the way. And they still have the Key Arena to play in, or whatever they call it now that the Kraken are playing in. Because before they didn't want to spend the money to redo it, but the Kraken guys took care of that. Need 106. So that arena is good to go. It is ready for it. They can't wait. Vegas is kind of interesting, I guess. Well, I guess they have all major, all major sports up there now. Now, I don't know when they're going to finally get a baseball field over there, but we'll see. We'll see. Dang, I don't even know if they started on their baseball field. 106. Because, yeah, that's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. But Seattle's ready to go for it. We get the Blue Jay leaders. Oh, it's the football team, man. We love Seattle. We love our teams up there in Seattle. What do we need? 114. It is so awesome to see them finally doing good. I know they had a little hiccup of doing good earlier, but I seriously was not expecting them to keep going and all that kind of stuff. That's right, Barry. Bring back the Seattle Pilots. I think the Pilots turned into the Milwaukee Brewers. They turned into the Brewers. And then they had to get the Pilots back. And then they finally turned into the Mariners the second time around, because they realized that Seattle realized that they made a big mistake with selling Seattle with the Pilots. Let's see, 122. 122. 23, 24, 25. All right. We got Bob Brenly. Ray Fortnite. No, it's not Fortnite. It's Fortnite. Can't say I remember him. Any of you guys remember Ray Fortnite? That's right. I just can't wait for Boise to have a professional team, which I kind of doubt it's ever going to happen. But we are breaking ground for the soccer club. We have a Boise soccer club, or whatever it's called, the professional soccer club. And they're breaking ground. They're building a stadium for that, which I was very disappointed that the first like big team type stuff was soccer. So come on. But soccer's pretty big around here. People like it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not my cup of tea. Just never enjoyed getting kicked in the shins for hours on end. It wasn't my thing. But hey, you know what? That's why they have different sports, right? I was watching that Momentum YouTube channel. That was Trevor Bowers, and they were trying out some cricket stuff, and I was watching them trying to do it, and I still have no idea what cricket is all about. Again, another game is just not my thing, but holy moly, there we go. We get a duck. $131. And 131. And 34. Oh no. Oh no. I got double 131s in here. It doesn't have a 134. Oh man. Dum bum bum. I'm gonna need a 134. Darn it. Well, that's too bad. But I guess that's just the way it goes, huh? Well, at least the 131's not out of place then. Oh man, that's too bad. I thought for sure this would be like an easy go. But 134. Huh. 35. What's that one? 30. 140. Nice, George. I saw one about the pilots, and it was like the history of the pilots or something like that. It was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. All right. Grab another. What do we say? 140? Yeah, 140. Yeah, Brett Saberhagen. For me on the WBC, I just can't wait for the Mariners to get their players back so they can start winning again. I know they did win today, I think. But yeah. when I was looking at the roster, it seemed like they had like about half of their team gone. So they could definitely use some help. Even though there has been some big step ups on some prospects and stuff like that. So that's good. Too bad JP Crawford got hurt, but a lot of people that doesn't matter for them because they don't like JP or think that he should retire or something. But I like JP Crawford. He's still pretty good. 146. We get Tracy Jones. Now, what is your guys' favorite year of a set? Any year, baseball set or basketball or whatever? Or for me, baseball, I think 86 would probably have to be my favorite. That's understandable, Barry. I don't want the Astros to win as many as the Mariners either, or more than the Mariners. That's very understandable. Let's see. We need 151 and 52. There we go. Hey, there we go. There's Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs. I have noticed looking through the TTMs and all that kind of stuff on the sports card forum that the bigger people, I'd have to say like the stars of MLB, of baseball, charge more than the stars of basketball, of the NBA. It's just something I noticed that more of them ask for a fee to sign something than former basketball stars do, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why they do that. What's up with that? But and we get Toby Hara. There you go for the Texas Rangers. I can kind of guess that wouldn't be his rookie card. Definitely not. Back for the Senators in 69. Wow, he's been around for a while. Senators, Rangers, Indians, Yankees, and back to the Rangers. Nice. So we got 65 Topps Baseball's favorite and 70 NFL set. Ooh, the 70 NFL. There are some good NFL sets out there. I like the 85. That is right, Barry. I do like the 85 Topps baseball football. I'll get there eventually. Football. Just because again, like the 86, it does have that big black border on that side with the names. I think that's really cool. I like it. All right, only need one for this page, so it's not bad. Hey, there's a Bo. Here's old Bo and Cecil. We need 160. There we go. Julio Franco for 160. There we go. That one's full. Oh, this one needs a few. We need 162. One of my favorite. Mike LaVallerie. I don't know. I say it wrong. Let's see. Growing up, did you guys have a different favorite baseball team than you do now? Is it the same growing up, or is it a different? Or do you have like a second favorite baseball team or whatever? Let's see. 166. We got Bob Boone. 166. And what's that one? We got 169. Ron Washington. Maybe it's Pinella. Maybe it's Lupinella I sent to. I can't remember. Either way, it was only one card to send. We got Ron Washington. And there's the Bo. Bo knows baseball. Man, he had a rocket for an arm, man. Holy moly. Let's see, 70, 71. We need 72. Here's the other Bo. Like to have a PSA 10 of one of those, huh? Whoop. Smashed that thing. So, yeah. You guys been watching any basketball at all? I tried watching some the other day, and I was paying attention to it a little bit here and there. Did better than I did most of the time trying to watch a basketball game. But I figured out how I have to watch it. I have to totally forget about 90s, late 80s and early 90s, mid 90s basketball. I have to totally forget about it. Forget that I watched it to enjoy basketball today. That is how I figured out about it. So, yeah, if you forget about how good basketball used to be, then it's a fantastic game to watch. Oh, man, my stomach. But here we go. We get Henry Koto. We'll finish out this next page, and then we'll probably call it a night for tonight, because this is taking forever. Here we go. We get Cecil, Keith Moreland, and Bill Wigman down there. Another success one there. And we're only missing one down here in the corner, which would be 186. 186. Oh, this one stops at 185. My little pack with Roger McDowell, though. Not bad. There you go. But just the 186. We get Bruce Benedict. Now, that is a very odd position to hold your bat. NBA is fun to listen to. I do that a lot with baseball. I listen to the games a lot on baseball, with baseball. And I do like, I haven't listened to games as much for basketball, but I do enjoy it. Football games are fun to listen to on the radio. There you go. You get Bobby Bonilla rookie card there. Oh, Bobby Bo. And I have one of his cards autographed too. But there you go. That's it there. And this next one's only missing a couple, well, 3. But we'll get to that another time. There you go. Let me see if I can't find that Bobby Bonilla. I think it's just right here. Ah, yep, there it is. Bobby Bo. Let's switch that back over really quick. Here it is. Bobby Bonilla on the 89 Donruss. Not the 87. Couple years difference, but you know what? It's okay. Now, that's one thing I haven't done. I have not listened to a hockey game on the radio. That would be kind of fun. I think that would be a fun one. And kind of I don't know, I think it'd be a little exciting, I suppose. But yes, so there we go. Don't forget on Saturday. I know it's been a couple of weeks with Saturday. There's been some things going on. I had surgery last Friday, so this last Saturday was done. And this Saturday should be good to go with Zach and I. And yeah, so that would be a fun to do, and I can't wait. I do have some football TTMs that I talked about on there before. I did get some returns, so I'm excited to share that with you on Saturday as well. And I don't know what else I was trying to say. I know I got some other things to say and to share with, but you know what? We're just gonna have to wait till later. That's just the way it goes. But anyways, that is Wednesday, uh, midweek hobby hump day. That's what it's called, I think. I think that's what it is. But you know what? That's trying to come up with a better name than Wednesday Night Live because I know somebody else has that as well, and I believe they've been using it for longer than I have. So, just out of respect, there you go. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and all that. I'm going to get back in. I did skip last week for TTMs, and I'm going to get back into it. I got a couple Mariners set aside to send, so it's going to be fun. Hopefully, I get them back quickly. Dewey, what's going on? Hopefully, you have a wonderful rest of your week. And hopefully, everybody else has a wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you guys on Saturday with Zach and with the huddle, the hobby huddle, something like that. I forget my names. You guys know how I am with names. Anyways, that's just the way it goes. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me while I finish up the 87 Tops set. I still have quite a ways to go in it. And yeah, we might see some more. We might not. I might just do it all off camera and just have it for later. But anyways, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'll see you. We're gonna. Hey, there's a button. All right. Hey. All right. See you guys next time.